YouTube, good morning, hello. We are on Kauai. We've just spent we spent 2 weeks here on Kauai, and I didn't unfortunately film much of my experience for YouTube on Kauai, but there is a bunch on my social media platforms. So if you want to see it, go check that out. I just didn't film it because for YouTube, I don't know. It's I'm still trying to figure that stuff out and how I can make it all work. But it's pretty early right now. We're pretty tired, and but we did have I think a magical time here in Kauai. Initially we were planning to stay a week, and we ended up staying 2 weeks because we had it was such a magical experience. So it's really cool. We really enjoyed it, and now we're just gonna get the boat ship shape, and there's no wind right now, which is a bit of a doozy. And it is so hot already with there being no wind, but we're getting the boat ship shape. It's a bit of a mess, and we should be leaving here in the next 45 minutes, I think. But we're gonna have to, first things first, we're gonna have to get this dinghy up. And where are we going? We're headed back to Oahu. Which, whatever. Heading back to Oahu, gonna regroup, recharge, and I think I'm gonna go to another island. I'm not sure which one yet, but definitely going to another one. So, yeah, that's what I got for you guys right now. Aside from that, let's get this outboard and dinghy up, which is going to really, really suck. Yeah.
Either that or it's going to be really easy.
I think it's just going to suck. It's just going to suck is all, but we're going to do it. And cause the outboard is just really heavy. We're using his outboard, not mine, because mine broke. And his is really big, so
yeah.
Let's.
How big is it? The tender? It's like 2 meters.
The tender? Oh, yeah, it's like the smallest dinghy you could have.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, let's get cracking. All right, here we go.
Up. Yeah, hold that part down.
All right, outboard is on. Time for the dinghy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, the most important thing here we need to do is make sure she starts. And that is always a bit of a yeah, it's just always a bit of a question that is, you never know, really. It seems to always end up starting, but it doesn't seem to always start. Wow, that was one of the greatest starts I think this boat's ever had. That was unbelievable. To be honest with you, completely surprised. All right, that's good news. Woo! We're gonna get the anchor up here, and we're gonna set sail. New forward gear. Forward gear, come to starboard. Try and point at that catamaran.
Copy.
The famous one. Idle.
Bye, Kauai. That's so good.
All right. Goodbye, Kauai. It was awesome. I am gonna miss this place. I for sure believe that one day I will be back.
No doubt.
But today we are leaving. We are off. And I'm gonna tighten some things down and get the anchor fully secured. And let's see how this goes. Alrighty, we are off. Back out to sea. It is the greatest feeling ever. Phoenix, she's doing good. Just chilling. And yeah, we got 14, 15 knots of wind. We're doing about 4.5, 5 knots. And we're just trying to get ourselves angled. See if we can make it to Oahu on one tack, which would be awesome. Because we're trying to just go out, and basically it should be like a straight line that way to Oahu. So see if we can, you know, get it done right, and we could just stay on one tack. That would be really cool. But I think we'll have to go out quite a ways. And we'll see. This will be the furthest I've ever sailed, ever, pointed into wind. So I'm curious to see how that works. I don't really think I've ever pointed into wind, like, other than like basically a few hours at a time. So this will be interesting. And we'll see how sporty it gets. I think it'll probably get a little spicier. I think the winds will start to pick up too in the evening. But we've got 2 reefs in the main, and we've got a good amount of jib out. So, but yeah, should be good, I think.
Those are boobies. Great-footed boobies. Round-footed boobies.
All right, so far it's been a magnificent sail. Perfect conditions. I'm sure, without question, all of that is about to change. But it has been wonderful. Birds still following us. They saw us get the snacks out because we've been eating ketchup flavored chips that my cat tore open because she thought they were treats, and then we've been eating the beef jerky that somebody gave us, which is really good, very spicy and delicious all in all. But it's been perfect, man. Perfect sailing. We are getting swarmed by birds. We are getting swarmed. That can't be good. Gonna need to get that fixed for sure. The golden hour is just about to settle in. Best seat in the house here. Beautiful sailing conditions. Absolutely, positively, undeniably a beautiful sailing condition here. I think it's about probably 6 p.m. is my guess. I don't really know, but I would venture to say it is 6 p.m. and starting to settle in. There's a lot of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but in the water, there's so much, I don't know what it is. There's dirt. They're these little creatures. I cannot tell, but there's so many. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera there, if that'll translate. But yeah, you're settling in for sure. It's been a perfect sailing. I think the wind's gonna pick up right around this sweet, delicious hour of 1 a.m. I think the wind will start to get a little, it'll start to be more fiesta-like. There'll be more fiesta conditions around that time. And I will, probably after the sun goes down here, I might take a nap. I didn't sleep at all last night, really. I only slept like 4 hours for absolutely no particular reason whatsoever. Other than, I'm probably addicted to my phone. I don't know. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I'll probably take a nap at like, right when the sun goes down. Probably right when the sun goes down, I'm going to put another reef in the main. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do. Yeah, Rhoads. What? What's that? You gotta speak. What? What?
She came in and sleeping next to me.
Where is she? Is she there?
Right.
Aw. There's my little kitty. What else did I break so far? That sail, that jib needs to be just... I need to do some work to that jib or something. I'm going to keep that jib. It is literally falling apart. And I feel slightly guilty using it. I feel like I'm a bad sailor because of it. But I do have I've got a storm jib. I've got basically 2 storm jibs on board. So, you know, it's fine. I think I've got redundancies in place for if that does fail, but you can see it over here. got sail tape on that one. There, the one above it. There, it's come apart. And yeah, sail tape all the way up there, basically. Pretty much every single seam there's got sail tape on it. And then, oh yeah, down at the bottom here. There's stitches at the bottom. You can see it next to the stay on the left. That's certainly coming apart. And for some reason, this the left track there that goes hoists the sail up and down, it's got a little bit of a gap in it. And it's crinkling up the sail like that, putting those crinkles in the sail. And I haven't really quite figured out why that's happened, other than sailing in the wind and being so close-hauled. It's like pulling it, the way the jib sheets are pulling it, it's like pulling it down or up or something. I don't know. I tried to go and like pull it down, but I couldn't. And I don't want to hoist it up because I've got some PTSD from that, because that's happened before, and I went and hoisted it too hard, and I ripped the the stitching off of the head of the sail, and then the sail fell, and that was a doozy, and that was just on the river, so it was okay. I would just rather not deal with that scenario again. So yeah, so we're just rolling with it, and if it's not broken, I think they say don't fix it. So taking that advice on this one. And yeah. On the menu tonight for dinner is we have cheese and some it's gabagool and then cheese. That's what we're doing for dinner, because we are degenerate human beings. We are, and sailing or not, this is on par for what we would do for dinner anyways.
Unless there was a restaurant.
Unless there is a restaurant. Alrighty, sailing into the night. I've got a just one reef in the main. It's like 13 knots of wind, and reef jib. And yeah, so we're about to do some watches here. So Rhoads is going to take the first watch here. And I'm gonna go to bed and put in 3 hours, set my alarm for 3 hours from now, and hopefully doesn't get too crazy. A little bit, just a teensy bit more wind would be cool. But careful what you wish for. But I think at 1 a.m. it is supposed to get pretty windy. We'll see. See how it goes. But I'm gonna go get in my bunk, and I need some sleep. So all right.
I'm gonna take a shit real quick.
Dude, you just have the worst timing. Always. I set that shot up. I had to reclose the hatch. I had to reclose everything, and I reopened it just to get the shot coming down, make an aesthetic shot coming down here. Oh, I took a fucking shit. All right, let's get my bunk here. Here's where I'm going. I didn't make my bed because I don't see the point in making beds because I'm going to use it. I'm going to use the bed. So why would I make the bed? It's like you make a bed if you're not going to use it.
Did you kick the bottom part?
What? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm getting delirious at this point.
You do, but you kick it. Give it a little kick.
Yeah. It's good. You're in. All right. She's ready. Ready to go to bed. Aw, sweet girl. Sweet baby girl. All right. Well, we'll see you in about 3 hours, maybe. Alright, so Rhoads is asleep. Rhoads is, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did in the last video. Rhoads is one of my buddies that I brought with me to Kauai. Stayed with me for 2 weeks in Kauai, which is dope. But he is asleep right now. It's about 8 in the morning. We were running 3-hour shifts throughout the entire night, which I did not like at all. And towards the end of it, on one of our last shifts, he came in, and I was like, all right, well, we're far away from Kauai, and like we're offshore, well offshore. And I checked, there's not a boat within like a 200-mile radius, which is a lie, but there was not a boat, close by at all whatsoever. And the winds have been incredibly consistent. We were sailing on a pretty conservative sail plan, and I was just like, all right, we're both sleeping tonight. So I probably put in 6 hours of sleep total last night. Just woke up now, just because I can feel the wind starting to pick up a bit. So the boat's starting to heel a little bit more. All the signs are indicating that things are picking up. So decided 6 hours of sleep is enough. And but we are flying, and the wind, thank God the wind came around a bit, so we are on the same tack, pointed pretty much at Oahu. We might on the end might have to do one more cheeky tack to port, but yeah, I'm tired. My throat hurts. But I love sailing. I love sailing in oceans. I really do. I really do enjoy it. Bad because when we're on we've been on a port tack just about the whole time, and on a port tack, Rhoads has to sleep on the ground instead of in the couch. So you just move the couch cushions to the ground. Just sleeping. So maybe if I keep this boat, I'll invest in a lee cloth there if I ever want to bring people with me to places. But I know for all the big passages, I'll be sailing alone for all the big ones for sure. I just enjoy it. I enjoy being alone. I don't know. Just enjoy it. Trust myself, I guess. It's not that I wouldn't trust other people. It's just like those other people become my responsibilities, and that's what I don't trust myself for. Is having other people my responsibilities. I'm barely responsible enough for me, and but I'm just responsible enough for me, I think, and my cat, of course, Phoenix. So I don't know if that makes sense. I'm a little bit tired and delirious, and I believe that's what could be happening here. I don't know if I'm making sense, to be honest with you. Here we are, having this conversation. And that is the way she goes. Anybody ever seen Trailer Park Boys before? It's the way she goes. Alright. Well, getting about 21 knots. I'm gonna furl some of the jib in. We're getting a bit overpowered. Alright. I'm so out of breath. Alright, so the wind is supposed to pick up quite a bit actually in the next hour or so, so I think it is best to put in a second reef. It already feels like we are slightly on the edge. Here. Just get geared up just in case I have to go up front. Put the second reef in the main, slows down quite a bit. But I think that was a good decision. We are moving. At the end of the day, we are moving in the right direction, and the wind is only going to pick up. So that was a good call. Alrighty, we're just a few hours out. The wind had died, and so we started motoring. And I think the wind might be starting to pick up a little bit. But yeah, I started motoring, and I've always had an issue with my whatever this thing's called. And anytime I want to get it anywhere past 2,000 RPMs, like right now it's at 2,600. If I put it at 2,600 RPMs, it would always walk itself back to 2,000 RPMs. So I just set up a little bungee. There, as you can see, a little bungee cord, and it's holding it right at 2,600 RPMs, which is wonderful. And of course, I need to fix that, as well as many other things. So but that one can wait. But yeah, we're a few hours out. It's been a super enjoyable sail. Very calm. Perfect winds, and yeah, I think if we're going through like a pocket right now of no wind. I think actually as I'm making this video, we're entering a pocket with wind.
Caused by the island.
Huh?
Caused by the island.
What?
Caused by the island.
Yeah, caused by the island. And
from the shadow of it will leave the island.
Yep. And what was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say, but. Yeah, we'll be there soon. So, alrighty. Just watched once again, another beautiful sunset. And we are about 3 hours out from Waikiki. It will be dark. It will be lame. Dark. But on the plus side, when I get there and smoke the entire marina, there will not be a soul around to see it, so that's cool. I appreciate that a lot. But there is Oahu, just absolutely beautiful. And we've been drinking our evening beers. Just a beer. Don't anybody freak out here. How would you rate the last 2 weeks? What was your highlight? What was your low? And how would you rate the experience?
You know, I'll rate it very highly. I don't really think there's any bad moments, but lots of good ones. The food, stupendous. Okay, delicious, yum. Lots of coconut shrimp. We like those. I like the mountains. Like Honolulu Bay, just like U-shaped, crazy mountains. It's super beautiful.
All right. Well, I'll bring it home here. And,
Fuck.
And
dude. This is a fucking deep question, man.
It wasn't that deep. What was your most favorite, least favorite? How would you rate it?
I liked. Okay, most favorite. Just hanging out with my bro here.
Oh, there we go.
And just getting to see Kauai together and experience such raw, natural, visceral beauty.
Dude, big words.
And just get fucking drunk.
Oh god, dude, every time. That was all usable except for that.
You can edit that out.
It's just a choppy edit is all.
I like eating out and meeting people and just getting to experience Kauai, man. Hanging out with the cat. I like the cat a lot. I haven't spent a lot of time with cats, but I like this cat. She is
I'm
now
gonna
my
reel
friend.
this. I'm gonna reel this in once again here. And Oliver, what was your, most favorite and least favorite thing? My most favorite thing was so I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys right now, and vulnerable here, and just honest, brutally honest here. My favorite thing. The brutal honesty's coming, but my most favorite thing about the whole journey was chilling, meeting new people and chilling, and like having terrible cell phone reception because my phone always goes off. And that's what I liked about, and the hikes and meeting new people, hanging out, making new friends, all that was absolutely wonderful. Waking up and just every day digging to the beach and figuring out what we were gonna do, and then going and doing something. It was so cool. My least favorite moment was when we made a couple friends. They happened to be females. They happened to be attractive, and they came hung out on the boat for a minute, and I had something going on with my insides, and I tried to be discreet about it. And this is, if there's children watching, now is the time. You should have them not watch. And I had to tried to be discreet about it, but it was like it was like the first layer of hell. And like, of course, the bathroom it's like right there, you know, and it's vented out into the cockpit, which is where everybody was. And man, I did my best, you know. I really did my best to keep it together, to hold it down, but I couldn't hold it down, and it was like a corpse had like rotted inside of my body and just exfilled. And the whole, you know, we don't have to get into too crazy of details, but it was a bummer, man. It was a really big bummer. What I knew was bad as soon as I heard Rhoads just start busting up laughing, just like cackling, like cackling.
One of the gnarliest things I ever smelled, man.
Yeah.
And it was like she was right sitting on top of the toilet, basically.
Yeah.
And it was just like, boom, 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 just knockout with smell. And she just went, oh, she's like, oh.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so that was my least favorite moment of the whole journey.
That was like my favorite moment.
Oh, another least favorite moment was when we ran out of gas on the way to the beach, and then the gas stations closed at 8 p.m. and so we were stranded on the beach. Fortunately, we found somewhere to stay for the night, but that was a doozy as well. But yeah, I don't know what you guys are gonna think of me now after these videos get put together. I'm not really sure, but it's all a bit of an experiment, this is, and that's what we're doing. We're experimenting. We're gonna see what happens here. Yeah, all right then. Alrighty, I think I did the math wrong earlier. We don't have to talk about it extensively, but we're now 2 hours out. This was, I think, we cut, right? We're gonna jump to the next scene, and this is the next scene, and yeah, it's obviously dark, but yeah, we're still 2 hours out. It is, I think, 8:30 right now. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. I think we're 2.5 hours out. But we're here just about, and Rhoads is slowly but surely losing his mind. How are you feeling, Rhoads?
Yeah!
Feeling good. And but yeah, there it is.
I've lost my mind.
There's the city of Oahu. And a beautiful boat. Oh. And some waves. Still motor sailing. I think we're cruising at about 6 knots. We did get some wind, but we just kept the motor on just to really give it some extra horsies. Stretch her legs, give her a good running. You know, I've probably only put on this engine since I've had this boat, I would say maybe 50 hours on this engine. Certainly less than 100. Be interesting to look it up, actually. But probably my guess would be 50 hours. I probably only used 1 full tank of diesel on this boat, which is kind of funny if you think about it. I've gone on this boat. I think altogether, right about now we're at around 2,900 miles. This boat and I, with a tank of gas. So, know how you got to this scene or what happened in the edits here to get to all the way to here. I forgot to close out the episode last night because we made it in at 2 a.m. And yeah, it was like altogether it was like 40 hours sailing, a complete sleep deprivation, and a disgusting boat at the end of it all, which is brilliant. So right now I'm actually moored right next to Rhoads' boat. So this is right here.
Is that all? Sorry.
Huh?
I'm being creepy.
No, you're good.
Looking at your boat. Is that all Rhoads' stuff?
Yeah. I'm gonna just start unloading some stuff and put it over there. But, alright, sorry about that. Anyways. That is Rhoads' boat, and I'm docked next to it because when we got in last night, there was a tender in my slip. So, had to temporarily be here. So right now I'm just organizing this disgusting boat. And I'm going to do like 17 loads of laundry. And it's so hot. But I can't remember what I was saying there. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I've got a ton of work I got to do. Just being we were on the hook for 2 weeks, and the boat is just gnarly. It is gnarly in this boat. So I'm going to continue cleaning and move my boat probably later this evening. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm not sure if this video is any good, I'm not sure if any of these videos are any good, to be honest with you. I think what it is too is like, it's a lot harder for me to make videos when I'm filming with people, and I think all my recent videos, for the most part, when I'm sailing, it's always with people, and it's harder to be more raw and authentic, I guess. And so I feel like my videos haven't been very good, but so I don't know how good this video is, if there's any, or the past several videos have been, but I don't know. All I can say is I'm just gonna keep posting videos, and hopefully in time it'll get better, and I'll do more solo trips here down the road as well. I like to bring people though for these shorter passages, just because like it's just nice to have company and like share the experiences with people at these places. Like that's just like if I had gone to Kauai by myself, I wouldn't have even like gone to shore if I was alone. So, but instead, I had people with me, and we were going to shore every day, and kind of just found a bunch of stuff to do. And I need to start filming, the places that I explore. We're doing a better job of that. I don't know. I haven't done it. But I'm gonna keep trying to figure it out. So, overall, I think, thank you for watching. Yeah, as far as what's next, I'm not sure. I gotta do some, I don't know if I'll make any videos about it, but one of my stanchions is broken, so I'm gonna have to have somebody come and weld that. And then I think I'm gonna spend about 3 weeks here, is the goal. Spend 3 weeks here, and then push on to explore the rest of the islands for about a month or so, because I think the boat is in good enough shape to do something like that. I just got to do a couple little things, but yeah, thank you for watching. Sailing Phoenix is out.